home of the Spurs. And this evening we welcome the players, officials...
After losing the first leg in Portugal, Spurs look to turn around this playoff tie with Pacos de Ferreira in the UEFA Europa Conference League. Harry Kane captains the side in his first start of the season. Nuno says it's great news he's staying at the club. Firing Spurs into the group stage is his mission tonight. From the first leg, 3 changes with Kane in up front, while Lucas Moura and Dyer keep their place from the weekend win at Wolves. Christian Romero, Brian Hill and Pierluigi Gallini all make their first home starts. It's 3 centre-backs again and a strong bench featuring Dele, Son and Bergwijn. Pacos de Ferreira make 4 changes from the first leg, but the key players remain. Lucas Silva on the left wing scored the only goal 7 days ago, while Denilson up front was a handful for Spurs. They come into this after a 3-1 league loss to Estoril on Monday. Well, there he is, one of the most talked about players in world football, Harry Kane, wearing the captain's armband. And listen to the reception for Harry Kane when his name's read out here. The win by 2 goals or more in 90 minutes will see Spurs through. And Kane is in! And he's put it wide inside 20 seconds. His first chance. Well, it looked like a remarkable headline was about to be written. What a ball. Romero picks him out perfectly and Kane nearly plants that into the top corner. Great work, Harry Winks. Brian Hill has made a fine run as well, and Winks spotted him. Runners in the box, Kane is there, and he's found! It's Harry Kane, of course it is! He's staying and scoring again for Spurs. A cool finish. Well, there was lots of great work here. Started with one Harry. Winks with a brilliant turnover, and that ball out to Brian Hill, that's an intelligent run too, but the cutback is perfect, and Kane in that kind of area, 8 yards from goal, is not going to miss. Captain tonight, starting for the first time this season, it is the one and only Harry Kane scoring for Spurs. 1-1 on aggregate. Here's Romero. Shifted into Doherty. Lucas Moura. Oh, he's done very well. Lo Celso stays on the ball, stabs it towards goal, and Sessegnon can't turn it in. Just persevered, used his body, stabbed it towards goal, and George Silva realised at the last moment that Sessegnon was about to poke it in. Hill, Brian Hill pulls the trigger! Against the post via a deflection. Spurs get the corner, but Brian Hill nearly had his first goal for the club. Keeper wrong-footed, Andre Ferreira panicking. Ooh, Lo Celso gets there. Sessegnon. Kane. He will shoot. Lo Celso does brilliantly. Kane surely. Harry Kane has turned the tie around, his second of the night, and it's 2-1 on aggregate. Well, Andre Ferreira put by Chino in a very difficult situation. And then Spurs went again. Kane's shot deflected. Was Lo Celso offside? When Kane pulled the trigger, it didn't matter in the end. And Kane kept moving into the box, sensing the opportunity. Great work, Lo Celso, and Kane scores it. 2-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. Both goals coming from the skipper, Harry Kane. Good ball up towards Sessegnon, and he's caused a bit of panic, and that'll do, corner. Romero and Dyer forward. Lucas Moura will likely make a run to the near post and does. Doherty down, nearly finds Kane. Brian Hill, great work, nearly scores. Well, he hit the post in the first half, and that was some composure from the former Sevilla player. Denied by the block. Brian Hill played in by Lo Celso. Chance for his goal. Well, that's 3 attempts now for Brian Hill, and he's very close once more. Well, the crowd have loved the performance of Brian Hill tonight. Broke him well. I think he had the right to shoot. Kane was looking for the little cut inside. Romero. Clever. Doherty. Lucas Moura. Breaks around his man. Holds off Estacio. There we go. Free kick given eventually. Lo Celso. Oh, he's tried to sneak it in, and it's worked this time for Giovanni Lo Celso. There was a touch on the way through, but Spurs lead 3-0 on are now surely heading through to the group stage. The deflection did much of the damage, but Lo Celso will claim it as his own. 3-0 on the night. Lucas Moura, Lo Celso, slips in Son, wide. And the flag had stayed down for Min Son. Did so well to feed that through, it's perfect. Bergwijn again. Gets to the byline. Oh, it's great work, and he's denied by the post. Super play from Steven Bergwijn. Wilton getting no change out of Romero. Winks. Son's like, I'm offside, but he will get it now from Lo Celso. Son loves these kind of positions. Oh, Andre Ferreira did enough to deny Heung-min Son a goal tonight. Well, Spurs have turned the tire around and march on to the group stage of the Europa Conference League. This man will get many of the headlines once again. 2 goals in his first start of the season for the man who wore the captain's armband today, Harry Kane. Giovanni Lo Celso's free kick sealed it as Spurs win 3-0 on the night. They have beaten Pacos de Ferreira 3-1 on aggregate.